Today we're going to talk about how Jonathan Kuminga took Steve Kerr and basically put him through a PR storm, put him in a pretzel, made him think about some things and make some decisions. Because here's what happened. The Golden State Warriors played the Denver Nuggets their second game of the 2024 calendar season. They were up almost 20 points midway through the third quarter. As the third quarter came to a close, they were controlling the game. It looked like it could have been one of the best wins of the season for Golden State, but they actually blew an 18-point lead, which lost on a Nikola Jokic 40-foot buzzer beater, and from there, the drama ensued. Jonathan Kuminga, after the game, it was reported that he has lost faith in Steve Kerr and his ability to reach his true potential in this rotation, in this situation in Golden State, and this was reported by Shams. Obviously, everybody in the Warriors organization sees this. It became a national headline, and the thing is, Kuminga had decent reason to be mad. This is actually why Kuminga was upset. It's because he's actually been playing amazing of late. He's been putting up nearly 15 points a game on above 55% from the field. And in this game against the Denver Nuggets, he was 5 of 7 from the field, shooting 71%. And on his 7 shots, he attacked the rim on 6 of them. You could see here midway through the third quarter, he attacked Jamal Murray for the and one, but this here was actually his last minutes of the game. So this, as reported, this game against the Denver Nuggets was actually a breaking point for Kuminga, according to the reports, because he only got 19 minutes in this game. He's had a lot of games this season at this point where he's played 30 minutes, 36 minutes, 28 minutes. So for him to just get 19 minutes when he's playing great is tough. And not to add, the Warriors did a terrible job of attacking the rim to close this game out, and that's what Kuminga was doing. So when the Warriors lost this game, Steve Kerr had to almost feel it like, hey, maybe I should have played him. So when the reports came out, there was a lot of drama. Listen to what Steph Curry had to say after the following game, talking about the reports.
A story came out on The Athletic about Kuminga's frustration.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it was on theathletic.com.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What was it about?
Jonathan Kuminga's frustration, written by The Athletic. You've been a third-year player. You've been a player who sat some fourth quarters behind veterans. How much of you understand what he's talking about, and how much of you probably think maybe there's a different way to handle it, so to speak?
Everything you just said, like I've been there before. He's not wrong in being upset and pissed off, wanting to play. Probably should have played. Not probably. But to your point, like the ultimate challenge for anybody in this league is to not let the narrative be told for you, and you not be able to address that with your own voice or directly with coach or whatever the case is. So we all go through our challenges. We all go through our learning lessons. And as I said, he's not wrong for being upset and frustrated. I heard coach talk about, he's kind of half joking but serious about 15 years. He was always upset about playing time, and that's a talking point in every locker room in some way, shape, or form. But yeah. The ways to express it, ways to voice your opinion, but protect the team. And I'm just proud of like the way we talked about before the game, but you go out and play, go hoop, be a professional, and that's what he did tonight.
So let's take a closer look at this game that Kuminga basically hit a point where he felt like him and his team had to go to the media about this and put this story out there that they lost faith. So here we start out. Kuminga catches the ball at the hacks the rim, but puts pressure on the defense. And then here, Kuminga is able to find Klay for the bucket. He's been a better playmaker for the Warriors as of late. And then here, he screens for Klay to go with Klay. Jokic is actually concerned with whatever is going on with Klay. And then Kuminga sees the opportunity to slip back door. And this is just another example of how he was making Jokic and Murray work. And then here's he's alone with Murray. Klay draws two. This is bad defense from Michael Porter Jr. and more awareness from Kuminga. He's able to find Chris Paul for the bucket. And then Jamal Murray here is alone, and Kuminga loves that. He goes to an in-and-out dribble and gets the bucket. And then here's he's back in the game with 5 minutes to go to end the half. He goes at Aaron Gordon, pump fake into the foul. And then running the fast break, Kuminga is great out in transition. CP3 finds him, and he's forcing Denver now to play this faster pace. Kuminga is down to play in transition. And then against Murray, he attacks again and one. You could see the fan in the stands even knows Murray is too small. But what made Kuminga so mad, as you can see, he's basically dominating more or less in his role, in his minutes, and he's taken out of the game. This was his last action of the game, was this strong and one against Jamal Murray. So you have to see why Kuminga in his third season, who thinks he could really be a star, you have to see why he's upset. So we'll see here what the Warriors do. We're about to talk about how things transitioned after this game, and then the Warriors have another game the next day against the Detroit Pistons. And that's the funniest part, is that all of this came out and they had a game the next day.